Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children is one of the top children's hospitals in the world. And every year, they see 360 new cancer patients. So this weekend, Sick Kids is putting on their 6th annual boat rally for kids with cancer. This is in an effort to raise money for research, for treatment, and for care for their patients. Billy Baldwin is just one of the celebrity navigators participating in this event tomorrow in the Muskoka part of the province, and he joins us in studio. Good to have you back here.
Thanks for having me.
So we were joking that, Alec Baldwin has now made the most guest appearances on Saturday Night Live. You, sir, have made the most guest appearances on Your Morning. So you guys have that in common now.
Yeah.
You and your brother.
Yeah. I wish I could trade with him on occasion. I mean, I love you people here, but I would love to host.
It's not quite the same thing for you?
Saturday Night Live.
Really? All right. Well, hopefully we get there.
I've done it a few times, but I've only done it when he was hosting. I've done little skits with him and stuff, like Family Feud, Celebrity Family Feud and stuff like that.
I'm going to go watch that right after we do this interview. You come back every year for this event, one of the celebrity navigators. Why is this cause so important? I mean, you've been part of raising this $3.5 million. Well,
they've raised $20 million. I mean, the event that they do, the car rally in Toronto, the same group of people do that. And between the boat rally and the car rally is in November here in Toronto, and the boat rally is every July up in Muskoka. And we've raised, we're gonna cross the threshold of $20 million at this event this weekend. So,
wow.
It's pretty self-evident. I mean, you said it yourself. This isn't the crown jewel of the Greater Toronto area or the province or the country. This is an international destination. And you're talking to a guy who comes from New York, where there's Sloan Kettering, and there's the Langone Center at NYU, and there's Columbia Presbyterian. No question, the top pediatric cancer facility in the world, by my standards, my understanding of it, is Sick Kids here in Toronto.
They do amazing, amazing work. You're spending some time in Canada, not just for your charity work, but you're also shooting a series up here, up in Paris.
I happen to be here. I didn't have to fly in from California. I'm doing a show for CBC and Netflix called Northern Rescue. It's a family drama that we're shooting up in Parry Sound, in the Parry Sound, Muskoka area. And we started in June. We're about halfway done. We're going to be here till October. And we're working hard. We are working hard. But it's really cool to be here, to be in Muskoka at this time of year, and to be partnering with CBC and Netflix, because I'm an executive producer on the project as well.
Amazing. You might also be coming back to Canada to attend a wedding, maybe, perhaps?
Yes.
Because your niece is engaged to the Biebs?
Yep.
Listen, Canada would really like to see that wedding happen here.
I'm a believer. I haven't hung with him through my niece. I've met him on the red carpet and at a few functions. I've heard terrific things about him from friends of mine that have worked with him. I'm just kind of struck by the Hollywood family tree that you can connect to my children. Their mother is China Phillips and Wilson Phillips. Their father is Billy Baldwin, one of the Baldwin brothers. Their aunt is Kim Basinger. Their uncle is Alec Baldwin. Their grandparents are the mamas and the papas. Their cousin is Haley Baldwin, and their cousin-in-law is now Justin Bieber. I mean, just between Wilson Phillips, the mamas and papas, and Justin Bieber, that's like 300 million records sold.
I really feel like it more than ever needs to come to Canada. We would do a great job with that wedding.
For the wedding,
Put in a good word for us.
Could we do it in the spring?
Whenever you want.
Otherwise, I'm going to insist that it's a destination wedding. If we don't do it here in the spring, I need to go to like Turks and Caicos or something.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it.
You can come. You can cover it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm going to do?
I'm going
to tell them that China got sick, and I'm going to auction off for Sick Kids. I'm going to say, I'm just going to bring another friend of mine, an old friend of mine from high school, and we're going to auction it off for Sick Kids, and somebody's going to pay like $250,000 to be my date to their wedding.
I'm sure Haley and Justin will love that.
Cha-ching!
Hey, speaking of your wife, listen, you guys have been married for a long time. China's been on the show with you before.
Yeah.
You guys have such a great relationship,
Thank
so
you.
much fun together.
Thank you.
Do you have any advice for Haley and Justin?
Well, one thing that's worked for us recently is we were in a counseling session once, and somebody said, what's the one thing you're not getting in the relationship right now?
Ooh.
And asked China what the one thing was, and asked me what the one thing was, and he said, you don't even have to deliver, you don't have to be good at it, but you have to I want you to attempt to address this issue of this one thing that this person is needing right now, this week or this month. And she swung for the fences. She wanted something really big from me, and I wanted something really big back. And it kind of worked miracles in our, I basically, she said to me, I want you to try to find a way to communicate with me differently. Your urgency and your New York intensity triggers anxiety attacks in me sometimes.
Whoa.
You have to change the way you communicate. That wasn't easy.
No. And did you do it?
I've been trying. I've been successful, And I asked her to you know, we run a corporation called the Baldwin family, and we don't have to be 50-50 partners, but we can't be like 90-10.
Got it.
I need you to like be like, you know, I have a job description and you have a job description, and I don't need you to do my stuff. I just need you to stop requiring me to do all of my stuff and like too much of your stuff. Like, be my business partner.
You need her to dial up the intensity, and you needed to dial down.
Yes, yes, I needed her to like step up. I said, you know, I need you to, like when I'm getting the kids ready for school in the morning, I said, I don't care if you burn the pancakes or burn the house down trying to burn the pancakes. I said, I just need you in the kitchen with me, with the kids, and like helping me get things started with the day. It's been great. That was years ago, actually, and that's been, well, anyway, I got too much into the specifics of it.
Right.
It's more like they said, what do you need now that you're not getting in the relationship? And when you keep asking yourself that question and keep addressing the needs and sort of tending to the garden of the relationship, it can be helpful.
I'm going to tweet that out to them today. This is from your uncle.
I am the Dr. Phil of marriage counseling. I'm Dr. Bill.
We're going to get more marriage advice from you when
Dr. Bill.
Dr. Bill is going to be back next year. Again, we're going to have this chat again. Enjoy the race this weekend, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you.